Are you one of those people who compare yourself with other people? Well, we all done it sometimes in life, and we usually compare people that are successive, have success in their life, with our own success. And if you don't have success, then you feel sorry for yourself. Well, why does that guy do so well, but while I'm down in the gutter or something like that? And you might be feeling sorry for yourself, but if you look at that guy that has success that you are comparing you with, you might find something different. Usually, people that has success or have success are working really hard to achieve that success. And you might be lazy sitting in front of or in front of the TV all the time, as maybe I do, but I'm still trying at least. And I think if you compare yourself with other people all the time, you're ruining your own happiness because you're looking at people who said, he has that and she has that. Why doesn't I have that? You shouldn't do that. For the reason I just said. It's ruining your own happiness, and you cannot maybe reach your own success. I mean, success is not just money. It's so much more than that, and you're trying to do a life or live a life that isn't you. If you're just chasing the money all the time, I think that's the reason, or to be happy, because money equals happiness, and that is so untrue. But you have something that called, the rich people always say, money isn't the road to happiness. Well, usually the people who say that are the people that does have the money and can buy whatever they want and make, if that makes them happy, well, so be it. I think when you see other people have success in their life and you're not having it, you wish you have it, or you wish you had it, and you're doing sometimes everything to reach that point that the successful people have. But if you don't have the heart for it, you're not going to succeed. You're going to just stand still in life and keep comparing yourself with other people. Why is he moving forward and I'm not? Well, that's somewhat in the YouTube world. You're taking notes or suggestions from other YouTubers how to do it, and they reach success, and their channel just skyrockets. And you're thinking, well, I'm doing almost the same thing, but I'm not skyrocketing. And as I said, you shouldn't compare yourself with other people. You just do your own thing and hope that makes you happy. Or I hope it makes me happy. And that's the problem with, I'm comparing myself with other people, and I'm jealous of people who have all the money in the world. And right now I wish I was those people, because I want to get the hell out of this country. It's freezing cold. Everything is expensive, and well, it's not cheaper outside Sweden, I think. But and if you have money, you don't have to worry about that. You just buy whatever you need and get on with it. So there is something that's called the Swedish jealousy, and I think that's not just Sweden. It's a worldwide thing. Everybody's jealous about or at people that have everything, and they have nothing. Well, I said this before because it's important to remind yourself that there are always people worse out than you, or have even worse than you. Well, maybe if you're sleeping on the street and haven't eaten in 3 days, you reach the point that it can't get any worse, I think. But as I said, I have a house, I have a car, 2 cars. We are almost healthy. I have a bed to sleep in, roof over my head, heating, food. So why compare myself with other people that have like a mansion or something like that and buying things that they really don't need? I mean, I see people have in the bathroom, oh well, it's a gold faucet, 24 karat gold. Why do you need that? You don't need that. I mean, my faucet here delivers the same kind of water that a 25 karat or 24 karat gold faucet would do. So that's totally unnecessary. So, but I still compare myself, and I think it's making me somewhat depressed because I feel in my life I haven't succeeded in anything really. I don't, well, my children are not criminals and don't do drugs, so that's somewhat successful, I can say, or I can think about that. But I'm almost 55 years old, and I feel like I haven't achieved anything in my life. So that's might be the reason for me to be jealous of other people. Not not people in my immediate surroundings here, but people in life, on TV. You see one actor does one movie and make $20 million. I mean, I would like to make $20 million doing one movie, but I'm not a celebrity, so, and I have to go to Los Angeles or something like that, and I'm too old for that. I think to reach our dreams and be happy, we have to think about what we have achieved in life and not to compare ourselves with other people, and just try to get ahead of the game of life. You got to get ahead of it and never look in the back. You never look at the past, because the past is not getting you forward. So if you're always, every day, compare yourself with other people, that will really ruin your happiness in the long run. And that's my personal opinion. You might tell me you're wrong. I'm comparing myself with people every day. I don't think it ruined my happiness, but I think in the long run it will be the reason you're not happy, because you look at your neighbor and they have an expensive car and you're driving a beat up old Volvo or something like that. And you think, why doesn't I have an expensive car? There might be something behind that neighbor that you don't know about. They may be drowning in debt or something like that. But usually people like to show some kind of shell for other people. And if you crack that shell, there is a house of cards inside that are ready to fall. And sometimes, maybe in the future, your neighbor has a beat up old Volvo because that house of cards has fallen down, and now you have a newer car than your neighbor. So you shouldn't compare yourself with other people because you don't know the whole story. I mean, they can seem happy on the outside, but crying on the inside. And I think it's the same for people everywhere. Just smile and say, well, I'm okay, but you're really not. I mean, take an actor. They make a lot of money, have expensive houses, but are they really happy? I mean, they have camera and photographers following them everywhere, asking questions. Everything they do wound up in the papers and on TV, and they have the pressure. And is it really worth the money to? Yes, it might be, because they live in a warmer climate, usually. Well, I can't compare myself with those people. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a very, very tiny, teeny, toony influencer. A really tiny one. Not if you look at my body, but on YouTube I'm a really tiny influencer. So what I'm saying to you today in this video is stop comparing yourself with others, because it's ruining your happiness. And you're not going to feel better by comparing yourself with other people, because you are you. No, what am I doing? You are you and me are me. So we're all different, and we all do different things to get ahead in life. Am I saying that wrong? Because it sounds I'm saying something else. If you know what I mean. I'm not going to say it. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Because no, I'm not going to say it. But I sometimes my English is get mixed up with Swedish, and well, that's why I'm not comparing myself with Americans or English people, because I'm not gonna say that again. I'm sorry. Oh my god. This video is turning down, it's going down the toilet 100%. It's like an airplane that are crashing or been shut down and still burn, and it's just going. I started with the good intentions and it went sideways or something like that. But okay. I think we're gonna end this video here because it's not getting where I wanted to go. So thanks for listening and thanks for watching. If you don't subscribe now, if you already don't subscribe, do it now. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.